How much money do you think we spent in our 1 month trip to Central America? No, actually, like guess a random number. We wanted to keep things cheap and simple, but at the same time we wanted to taste amazing foods and go to like interesting places, you know? So guess our budget. And now let me break it up for you. So, accommodation. We saved the most money on accommodation. Our secret weapon? Couchsurfing. You basically stay in a people's houses for free, and you have to offer your house to somebody if they want to come to, for example, Czech Republic. So we stayed in local people's houses, we experienced the local culture, and we talked to amazing people, and now we have amazing friends from Mexico. So we didn't pay for 12 nights because we stayed for 12 nights through Couchsurfing for free. An average cost of a hostel is between 10 to 15 euros per person. So we saved for accommodation 312 euros. That's a huge saving. Also, we spent 5 nights on the airport floor, so we didn't pay for that too. And airport hotels are crazy expensive. It's between like 50 and 70 euros. So basically, we saved 250 euros. And for the remaining 15 nights, we stayed in hostels, and we usually took a private room, which was not more expensive than a room full of people. So we paid roughly like 10 to 12 euros per person. So for 30 days in Mexico, we spent for accommodation 300 euros for 2 people. That's cheaper than a rent, literally. So now food. We didn't hold back for food. We didn't save that much money there because tacos, count me in. But in Mexico and in Guatemala, food is very cheap, and you can eat for 4 euros for 2 people, and it's a normal meal with a drink. And in Costa Rica, we ate in sodas, which are basically like houses, and people cook of local dishes, and it's the cheapest option there. But it was very expensive. It was like 20 euros for 1 person there, maybe 2. Yeah, 2 people. 2 people for 20 euros. So we spent around 870 euros for food. But like, priorities, you know, priorities. Transportation. Our biggest splurge was on flights, but we used Kiwi.com, so it was not that bad. But we got 14 flights. 14 flights, which is insane. And we spent roughly around 3,000 euros for flights for 2 people, which like 900 euros per person was just to fly from Europe to Mexico and back. I think for 14 flights it's not that bad. Also, we rented an ATV and we used local buses, which saved us a lot of money. 40 euros for this ATV and 70 euros for bus rides because we use that a lot, and it's about like 50 cents per person for like per ride. So 40 and 70 euros. And fun activities. We didn't hold back there. We tried surfing, we swam in cenotes, it was amazing. But cenotes in Mexico are quite pricey. It's like 13 euros per person to swim in a cenote. So we visited 6 cenotes and 1 waterfall, and it was about 190 euros for this natural wonders. And the surf lesson and other fun activities like museums and stuff was 100 euros. But we always tried to find like a free museum or something like this because we are not very much of a museum people, but sometimes you just want to see something like this. But that was just 100 euros. The final budget, 1,900 euros for 2 people, excluding flights. If we count flights, it was around 5,000 euros. I think not bad for a month of exploring Central America. We are incredibly grateful for Kiwi.com for this opportunity and helping us find a good flights. Thank you, Kiwi.com.